May the Enlightened bless you.
Protect me in this battle!
To my health! And death to the others!
Hello, Commander.
Lord de Sade. And Kurt, I believe I should be thanking you for my nomination.
It is your upright and honourable nature. Perhaps sometime in the future you'll curse me for having suggested you...
I hope not. How can I be of service?
We are here to talk to you about a document we found in the training camp.
A letter, signed by Major Herman. He's behind all of this, Sieglinder.
Herman. Kurt, this is personal now. When will this story be finished? I could court-martial him, but you know how much certain people support him.
I know. He'd probably get away with it. Everyone loves the heroic Major. No, we thought of another way. The Ordo Luminis.
You want to have them burned as heretics?
If he'd been caught as Torsten's accomplice, he would have been drawn and quartered. Do you think that's any less painful?
I don't know if you came to look for my help or my blessing. But promise me that you'll stop seeking vengeance.
You have my word. We just need your help to find Herman.
And you need help in the San Mateus barracks. Talk to the corporal in charge. I know him well. He's loyal. He's from the old school. If he can help...
It seems to me that the Ordo Luminous keeps its prisoners in the prisons of the Guard.
In fact, if you want to avoid drawing too much attention to yourself, you could bring Herman there directly. I'll write you a letter for the corporal. Here you go.
Thank you for doing this for me, Sieglinde.
You're welcome. And don't forget your promise, Kurt.
What do you want now?
I'm surprised that the Ordo Luminous has such a presence on the island.
Wherever there are people, we must be present to tirelessly chase away the demons. This island is full of naive savages who worship streams and raise statues to demons. We must make them see the error of their ways and bring them back into the light of the divine. Anything else?
We have come to discuss something that concerns you.
Really? I'm listening.
We would like to draw your attention to a man who has confessed to terrible crimes.
Has he professed heresy? Venerated one of the demonic creatures worshipped by the savages?
Not exactly. He's responsible for many deaths, and was one of Torsten's supporters.
Who, as you know, was planning to overthrow your governor and take her place.
These truly are crimes. But they have nothing to do with the Ordo Luminous. You should denounce this man to our governor. I'm sure she'll be happy to have him drawn and quartered.
Unfortunately, this man has friends in high places. I doubt that we'll be able to convince the Mother Cardinal.
Politics. The curse of our society. I approve of your quest for justice, and I will help you as much as I can. I can't have your man publicly arrested without raising too many questions. But if you arrange for him to come to one of our jails discreetly, I'll make sure justice is delivered. The felon will receive the punishment he deserves on behalf of the glorious enlightened.
May he always keep you in his divine blessing, Aloysius. You will soon find this man in your jail.
Anything else?
Nothing. It's all right.
Remember that the...
Come closer. Don't hesitate. All of our products are...
A feast for the eyes, ladies and gentlemen. And it's free. Come and see me as soon as you've made your choice.
Yes? What can I do for you?
Sir, Commander Zieglander wrote this letter to you.
I wasn't expecting that. Even though I never really liked the Major, the Commander is asking me to do all I can to assist you in your mission.
We're looking for the Major. We know that he was posted here.
Yes, and officially he still is. But I haven't seen him for some time. Following the coup, he was probably expecting us to go after him. The only people he may have told about his hiding place are his lieutenants. Those two are his henchmen.
I see. Well, we'll just have to go and interrogate them.
If we bring him to you, can you make sure he ends up in an Ordo Luminous jail?
Do you want to condemn him to the stake? That's a bit extreme. Listen, I can lock him up, but you'll have to find a way to keep my men from seeing him.
Why is that?
All the guards in the city know the Major. If they see him brought here, and they will surely take it out on the Inquisition, which could...
You're not wrong, Corporal.
If you bring me some sleeping potions, I could... When they wake up, they'll be ashamed of having slept through their watch. Exactly. Come see me when you have enough. Anything else?
So you need sleeping potions, is that right?
Exactly. Anything else?
We should go.
Goodbye.
Come closer. Don't hesitate. Don't hesitate to have a... Goodbye. May the enlightened always keep you in his divine blessing. Come closer. Don't hesitate. All of our products are...
A feast for the eyes, ladies and gentlemen. And it's free. Come and see me as soon as you make it.
Yes?
So you need sleeping potions?
Yes, to put my men to sleep. That...
Perfect. And then?
When you have your man, let me know, and I'll do the rest. Anything else?
We should go.
Goodbye.
Now that everything is ready, we should go find these lieutenants. Soldiers! Everyone outside, that's an order!
But, Captain, with all due respect, you're not in our regiment.
We're supposed to stay here, Captain. We must guard the barracks.
I believe that the rank of Captain of the Guard counts regardless of regiment soldiers. Especially when the said captain reports directly to Commander Sieglinder.
If it's an order from the commander, we'd better obey, guys.
Oh, sorry, Captain. We didn't mean to disobey you.
You're far from your regiment, Captain. What do you want?
We're looking for Major Herman. I was told you'd know where to find him.
The Major? He must be on a mission somewhere.
Don't play dumb with me, Lieutenant. I'd be sorry to see you arrested as an accomplice.
Listen, Captain. We really don't know what you're talking about. As for your threats, you're not our superior.
Yet we're here with your new commander's blessing. The Major is accused of treason. You'd better tell us where to find him.
Lies. The Major is a righteous man.
Really? Let's see you do it.
May the enlightened protect me in this battle!
To my help! And take... So, are you finally ready to tell us where we can find Herman?
We'll never tell you anything.
Stop! You might be ready to die for him, but I'm not. He's in a warehouse, on the port.
The traitor is probably getting ready to leave the island. What do you want to do with these two, Kurd?
Lieutenants, you're under arrest for now. Go to the commander. She'll decide what to do with you.
At your orders, Captain.
Let's find the Major before he escapes.
Here he is!
What the... Kurt?
It's been so long. How did you find me?
Does that really matter, Major? You're finally gonna pay for all your evil, your treachery, and your schemes.
Come with us, Major Herman.
If you think I'm gonna give up without a fight, you're wrong. Soldiers! Seize them!
Maybe enlightened protect me in this battle!
To my help! And death to the others!
Come on! Yeah.
Things are about to get dicey!
May the shadow engulf our enemies! May the shadow engulf our enemies!
No. What?
You shouldn't be surprised. After all, I owe my talents to you.
Let's lock him up. The Inquisitor will do the rest.
Kurt, are you all right? Yes. Better than ever. You cannot even imagine how much I hated that piece of filth.
What did he do to you?
As you may have guessed, I suffered the same treatment as Raina. The only difference is that I survived, and there's even more. Believe me, I'm glad that these memories went up in flames along with that bastard. Thank you, Green Blood. Thank you for helping me as I go through all this. I'll never forget it.
What do you want now?
What can you tell me about the Order?
Our order is very ancient. It was founded by Saint Gregorius.
One of those who didn't accompany him on his journey, it seems.
That's true. Gregorius was chosen to be the guardian, and we have taken up the torch. We need to make sure anything...
What do you think about them?
I suppose they're useful, but they partake... They should find satisfaction enough in... anything.
Nothing.
I'm happy you came to find me. I should have spoken to you sooner. Told you what I knew.
Indeed, you should have.
As I said, I'd like to make up for it and help you find your family again.
How do you intend to do that?
As you now know, I knew your mother. We had trouble communicating at first, of course, but we gradually learned to understand one another. She was important in her village. Based on what I know today, I think she was a Denegad. She told me her name, Arelwyn, and told me about her family. She even gave me a pendant for you. You were only a child, so I gave it to Mrs. de Sade for safekeeping.
She gave me a necklace when I went to say goodbye to her. She said it was a family heirloom. Did my mother tell you the name of her village?
No. But I'm sure the Nords can help us. They were the ones who took your mother to the continent.
It was such a long time ago. How can I find out if they remember?
The Nords record everything down to the gentlest breeze. They must have written something in a logbook somewhere. So, do you want to try and...
Yes.
Let's go then.
You have come at the right time, Your Excellency. I am in a delicate situation and your help would be...
I'm listening, Admiral.
Captain Reuben warned me that he suspected a member of his crew. It is almost certain she sent secret navigation info.
Why ask me to take care of it?
This is a very serious accusation. One that results in a member of the guild being expelled. The Norts are like a family, very connected, but also likely to I think an external view is required to be... Anyway, their ship is anchored at News. Your authority will allow you to get more answers.
I see. What is the exact nature of the information that could have been sent?
It's up to you to find out. But you've seen the techniques we use, and you know we want to keep...
I agree. Where can I find Captain Reuben?
At the port in your town. You know his ship. It was Captain Vasco's before he landed. I'm counting on you, Your Excellency. We must shed...
I have come to talk to you about a personal matter.
After what I revealed to you, I was sure you would come back to fight. What would you like to know?
You told me that I was born on one of your ships. Of an islander captured on the island.
We'd like to know about this woman's origins.
I'm afraid I can't help you. I did not take part in those expeditions. And our old archives are far from here.
Is there no one on Tier-Fredy who can help us? Please.
Very well. I do know an old captain who could perhaps help you out.
Where can he be found?
His ship is moored in the port of Hikmet, if I'm not mistaken. His name is Captain Lissandro.
Thank you for your help, Admiral.
De Sade?
Yes, Admiral?
Don't get too caught up in the past. That one in particular. Nothing good will come of it.
Whether or not we choose to get caught up in it, Admiral, the past always catches up with us. Sadly, I'm paying the price of this.
Captain Reuben?
Aye, the man himself. To whom do I have the honor of speaking?
De Sardet, legate of the merchant congregation. And I'm sure you know my companion.
Vasco. Oh, do not worry. The seahorse is in good hands.
I'm sure, Reuben.
What brings you here?
The Admiral asked me to shed light on your little problem of indiscretion in your ranks.
I see. I would be happy to answer any questions you have.
You told the Admiral that you suspect one of your crew members.
Indeed. The young apprentice sailor, Alba. A committed volunteer from Ptolemy. She only joined us a short time ago. Did you want to know anything else?
The Admiral told me that you were the new captain of the ship we arrived on.
The Seahorse? Yes. It's an excellent ship and a good crew. But you did the crossing. You know it as well as me. Did you want to know anything else?
What led you to these suspicions?
Well, the girl's behavior. She was very eager at first. Then, suddenly, she became nervous. She's a recent recruit, which inevitably sometimes I saw her hanging around my cabin. My papers were... And since we've returned to port, she's almost never on board. But you should probably talk to the other members of the crew.
Ultimately, your strong suspicion stems from the fact that she's sea-given.
A recent sea-given. She did not join us as a child. But you know how rare volunteers are. Especially from Ptolemy. Did you want to know anything else?
Do you know what information she may have sent?
I don't know exactly what you know about our navigation methods.
Let's say that magic does not have much to do with it.
I see. Well, of course she knows that too. She saw some of our machines on board. And by searching through my papers, she could get even more sensitive information. Did you want to know anything else?
That'll be all, Captain.
Your Excellency, I am so pleased to see you again.
The pleasure is shared.
Captain.
Good day, Jonas.
What can I do for you?
How have things been since you made it back?
Very good. Everyone's been looking out for me extra careful, like. I do miss my parents, from time to time. My real family is on the waves. Thanks for helping me to... Anything else, Your Excellency?
What have you been up to since we made it to Tirfredi?
I'm still just a cabin boy. But I have high hopes to be promoted to seaman for our next cross. Since our captain changed, we've been doing nothing but coasting and small... Anything else, Your Excellency?
I would like you to tell me anything you can about a member of your crew. Alba.
She joined our party recently, but I like her already. She works hard and is full of courage. You know, she is one of those rare naughts that joined of her own volition, and she did everything she could to become one of our own. Until we arrived here, she suddenly became distraught and frightened. It brought back memories.
Do you know where I could find her? I'd like to ask her...
No, I've not seen her for a while. Anything else, Sheriff?
I'm afraid I need...
Captain, delighted to see you again. We've missed you. Your Excellency, it's a pleasure. What can I do for you?
We have a few questions to ask you, Flavia.
I'm all yours, Captain.
Can you tell me anything about Alba?
Well, I don't know her very well. She only joined our crew recently. But she pulls her weight. You can't hold that against her. You might say she shows a little too much zeal even, at times. That being said, ever since we got here, I found her a little distraught. And you could even say nervous.
Would you know where I could find her?
No, I wouldn't. Where's she missed roll call? Well, I hope she didn't do something stupid. These committed volunteers. Anything else?
Are you happy on Tirfridi?
More than on the continent, that's certain. But being on... especially after what happened to Jonas. The island is beautiful, the natives rather friendly, but all said and done. Anything else?
What have you been up to since we landed?
Nothing worthy of writing home about. Just I prefer the high sea. Anything else?
I need to be off.
Farewell, then.
Hey, happy to see you again. How have things been going for you since your crossing?
Good, thank you. Even if I've got...
Then straight to it. What?
I'm looking for a Naut. A young woman going by the name of Alba.
I know her. She joined our crew at the same time as our new captain. Did you try the tavern? Don't give me that look there. I've kept from the bottle since that story with Jonas, you know that. No matter. When we're at dock, there's nothing much else to do. It might be that little Alba went there to take a look. Anything else?
Do you like it on Tirfridi?
It's not as nice as our isle, but it's far better than the continent. Here at least we can breathe, without smelling a corpse round every corner. And you know, the taverns aren't anything else.
How have things been going?
Well, it came as quite a shock to see you grounded, Captain. We truly wondered why.
Alas, the Admiral's decisions are as mysterious as...
That's true. But the crossing went so well, didn't it? And since Captain Reuben took the helm for you, well, but then I'm not going to complain. We've been sailing the small Rigo from port to port around the island. It's been anything else.
I need to go.
Smooth sailing.
I'm afraid these little secrets have not helped us a great deal. This Alba had just enlisted. She was happy, then changed her attitude. But is she a spy?
We were told that she was sometimes at the tavern. We should take a look there.
This time,
Well,
you are
if
going
these
too
drunkards
far.
have their rows,
I will not
they'll
let
end
you
up in a
say one
fight.
more word.
That's it. You can shout all you want, but I'm right, you old drunkard.
Not at all. I played that hand honestly. You're so drunk.
Come on, gentlemen. Please calm down.
Who are you to give us orders?
That's true. You want to see our top?
My child, I doubt that your job as legate involves managing...
You better get out of here unless you want to end up in jail.
Ooh, he thinks we're...
On guard, sir!
Protect me in this battle!
There's poison on my blade.
Let's go!
Hello, Your Excellence. Please express my most sincere admiration to your cousin. He's such a handsome man.
Hello, my darlings. It's rare to see the upper crust in here. It must be my lucky day. Do you and yours want to have a good time? I could call a few friends.
I'm sorry, but I'm not here for that.
Really? What would you like, then?
I'll let you get on.
What can I pour for you?
I'm looking for a young Naut. She goes by the name of Alba and sails on Captain Reuben's ship.
I wouldn't know who that is. Why don't you go and ask that fellow over there? He often shares a bottle with us. He might remember your... Anything else?
Nothing.
Hey, look at that! The upper crust coming. How may I help you?
We're looking for a young Naut. She's part of Captain Reuben's crew.
Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. A girl who loses her pay with style. But I don't know where she is. She looked sad last time I saw her. Didn't have her...
Have you ever heard her talk about secrets or...
Are you asking me if she's a spy? But if that's why you're looking for her, I'm often mistaken for a drunkard, so they pay no attention to me.
Tell me what you...
I'd like to tell you all that, but do you want to know...
That'll be awesome.
What can I pour?
Give me a bottle of your...
There you go.
Oh, here you are.
Tell me what you saw. This should quench your thirst. So...
Well, returning late at night, I spotted a guy I'd seen before at the time, and he was in the street, fiddling with a stone, looking so. I took a closer look when he left. I thought he'd... but no. There was a box under the stone, but there was no gold inside. They were messages, and from the look of the guy, they couldn't be lovely. Now, I don't know how to read, so I couldn't understand what it was about.
Where is this hiding place?
Cross the bridge at the exit of the town. On the left, look for the...
Thank you, soldier.
My pleasure, friend. Do you want to know when...
That'll be all. This stone must be the one the soldier told us.
It's a dead drop. It's suspicious, but it doesn't reveal any secrets or who uses it.
Well then, we'll have to catch whoever uses it red-handed.
Oh, I'm a little old for hiding in the bushes, but if that's what you want to do...
Better not touch it. Nobody should know that we've discovered this box.
Perfect. We have a great view of the box.
Shall we wait here?
That's it. Suspect in sight. He's only a messenger. We should follow him.
Maybe enlightenment protect me in this battle.
A bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go!
Please, sire, I surrender.
Soldier, we saw you retrieving documents from the dead drop.
What of it? I'm carrying out the mission I was paid to do.
We have no time to waste, soldier.
Very well. A man from the Alliance pays me to come here every 2 days to retrieve the contents of this box. I have to collect the messages without looking at them and take...
Who is this man?
No idea.
And where is the meet...
Listen.
I won't...
Here.
Maybe enlightenment protect me in this battle.
Bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go!
Please, sire.
Soldier.
What of it?
How about increasing your pay?
A man from the Alliance pays me to come here every 2 days to retrieve the... I have to collect the messages without...
Who is this man?
No idea. He did not want to give me his name, and I did not insist.
And where is the meeting place?
It depends. He leaves me a note at the tavern with the location. Listen, this was just a little bit of extra coin for me.
I won't say a thing. Give me what was in there.
Here. Goodbye.
Don't move, sir.
What do you want from me?
Your messenger's not coming. I'm the legate of the merchant congregation, and you have been caught plotting treason. So I suggest you talk. What do these...
You're wasting your time.
Do you realize that you are suspected of espionage and conspiracy? Don't you think you better explain yourself?
Wait! I don't want to end up in jail. It's not about the secrets of the congregation. Let me explain. Some time ago, it was rumored that the secrets of the Nauts were for sale. My country was interested. So I started exchanging messages as you've been doing. The Naut who was willing to give up these secrets demanded a fortune. He also wanted to become a citizen. But we were only at the negotiation stage. For the moment, I've received nothing concrete.
Who is the Naut you're talking to?
I've no idea. The messages were signed White Rose.
Very well.
Alba means white to Sarde, but it's a little unsubstantial.
Now, if you'll allow me,
Ah, Your Excellency. So, what did you discover?
There is indeed a spy among the Nords, but the spy's identity remains to be proven. Take this. I have recovered this note, which seems to suggest that your secrets have been offered to several buyers. The Alliance citizen we met did not win the bid.
I knew it. My logbook has just been stolen, and of course Alba is missing. Do we really still need proof?
This book must be found at all costs before Alba sells. Your Excellency, can we count on you one?
I would like to help you, but this island is...
Alba is from Thélème. She probably...
This reduces the search area a little. What...
This is a trail that deserves to be followed.
Captain who took part in these expeditions is right here on the island.
It is indeed a stroke of luck. I hope he remembers my mother.
Do not worry. If his memory fails him, he may have kept his diary from that time.
Hello there. My name is de Sardet. I'm the legate of the merchant congregation.
I am Captain Lissandro. Pleased to meet you. I don't believe I've had the pleasure before. Yet your face seems familiar. How odd. Well, what can I do for you?
Did you know the island before all the colonists arrived?
Yes. Now that's going back a bit. And it isn't a topic for somebody who isn't one of our own.
So tell me what it was like when the Alliance first began to settle here.
It was still wild, dangerous, and very beautiful. And all that has changed now.
Admiral Cabral advised me to speak to you about a matter of some concern to me.
The Admiral? Coming from a legate, I should have expected that. So?
You are the only one on this island that can help me.
Really? Oh, I think I understand. That's why your face looked familiar. The congregation is good at keeping its secrets, isn't it? This story is not a new one.
25 years. 25 years since the Nauts brought a woman who was captured on this island to Serene.
I remember. And yet it wasn't the first time. But on that occasion, a child was born.
So you can understand why we'd like to learn where this captive came from.
Yes, yes. I have seen more than a few Nauts looking for their parents. But what have you got to do with all this?
I met that woman in Serene. I got to know her... well.
Listen, it's not that I don't want to help you, but my memory is no longer what it was. I wasn't the captain at the time. I wasn't the one who decided where we moored the ship. So I don't see how I can help you find out where this woman came from.
From one captain to another, if you would allow me.
Captain Vasco? I'm listening.
You said it yourself. A child was born at that particular time. A seaborn. And we always help one of our own.
Very well. I need to look in my old logbooks. I'm sure I'll find something. Wait for me here. I'll be an hour at the most. Here it is. I found my old logbook. There's a passage in it that would probably interest you. Your mother came from a village on the plains in the southeast of the island. I'm talking about a place where the bones of the whale are visible from the coast. I believe the natives call it Vignamri.
Thank you for this information, Captain.
It's nothing. I'm getting sentimental in my old age. Good luck to you.
So here you are on the verge of discovering your mother's village, of finding your own people. How do you feel?
I don't really know. I'm a little lost, I suppose. All of this is so new to me.
I understand. Mrs. de Sade was loving. She raised you with tenderness. And today you learn she is not your real mother. I'm sorry.
Let's get rid of these monks.
Poison on my blade. And let's go!
All these people they are worth tuppence.
Our enemies!
At the fiery flasks, you'll find the quintessence of alchemy. The best concepts.
To what do I owe the pleasure?
I recently found out that my mother came from your village.
Your mother was from Vignamri. Now I understand why your face seems so familiar to me.
Indeed. She was captured before my birth and sent to the continent.
She was called Arelwyn. Did you know her?
Of course. Everyone here remembers her kidnapping.
Could you tell me more about that?
I was not the head of the clan back then. It was a very long time ago, but I remember the village Denegad. Kidnapped by the people of the sea. All our warriors set off to her rescue. But it was all in vain. Most of them died, including the one she loved. It was a dark day, in which our village lost its knowledge and strength in one blow.
My father died too. Do you know if any members of my family are still alive?
Yes. Slan, your mother's sister. She was never able to match her sister's talent. Relwyn was a renowned healer, taking her place.
It's not surprising that she was of interest to the congregation. They probably hoped she could help them find a cure for the Malachor. But all alone, far from the island. She was just a young, frightened...
Do you know where I can find my aunt?
You could try her house, but she's rarely there. She doesn't speak much to me. But other...
Thank you.
Anything else?
Nothing.
What do you think of the chief of your village?
He seems quite friendly compared to the others we've run into.
A bit too friendly, if you ask me. A little too concerned with pleasing the settlers.
And you think that's a bad thing?
He reminds me of myself when I was younger. And that's not a compliment. My fear is that he serves his own ambition. And this is often done at the expense of others. There's no one here. Let's go and ask the inhabitants of the village if they know where to find her.
The islanders protect their Donegada. I don't know if they'll speak to some Renaigse.
Don't forget, you are one of them after all.
Hello.
Renaigse. Do you need help, Renaigse?
Actually, yes. I'm looking for the village Donegad.
Oh. And what do you want from her?
Ulan told me that she could help me to find someone.
Ulan must have wanted to play a dirty trick on you. There's no love lost between Ulan and the Donegad. She says that he loves the people from your island too much. But Ulan saved our village. Anyway, if you want to find her, I am not sure if she is there right now. But she likes going for walks.
I'm extremely grateful.
Here comes our pay, boys!
Voice on my blade. And let's go! Let's see if you can ward off this fate!
There's a woman over there, surrounded by animals.
May the enlightened protect me in this battle!
Bit of poison on my blade. And let's go!
May the shadow engulf my enemies!
How do you feel, madam?
Well, thank you for stepping in. I don't understand what has happened. Usually these animals accept...
We are glad we arrived at the right time. We would have been very...
Excuse me, but are you Slan, the Denegad of Vignamri?
Yes, that's me. Were you looking for me?
Yes, we were. If you would allow us, we'd like to...
Very well.
This is the story we have pieced together.
I just can't believe it. Yet, if I think about it, your face reminds me of hers.
My mother, or rather, the woman who raised me, gave me this necklace.
A Relwyn gave it to me, to give to her child, and I passed it on to Mrs. de Sade.
It looks familiar. Your father had given it to your mother when they bound. It's good that you are wearing it today. My poor beloved Relwyn, who died far away from us all, and divorced Tierce. I still miss her so much.
She wanted me to help her die. But I was unable to do such a thing. Someone would have figured it out. I would have been sent back to Ptolemy, and I would have lost everything. So I watched her suffer. And one day she died.
Petrus, I cannot hold it against you for letting her live.
No, you don't understand. I loved her. I loved her, and I didn't even have the strength to end her suffering.
No to nieźle się porobiłem.
What's more, you brought me her child. For that, she would
Ksiądz ją kochał.
if she were among us. All is well now. The child of Tyr, you are home, my magam. Welcome.
Petrus.
Thank me. Despite everything you know.
You may have
Wujek
been a bit
Petrus wie, że
cowardly
jest
in the
fajny.
past, to the point of letting the woman you loved suffer. You were manipulative, and you lied to everyone, including yourself. But thanks to what you've told me, I've been able to find my family and my origins.
My child. What you're saying, at least I've done something good. For once, I hope the enlightened will remember this when I...
To nieźle. Pora odnaleźć ekspedycję. Zbyt długo zwlekała. Mówiłem, że Petrus będzie ciekawą postacią, jest dobrą, jest gdzieś z tyłu. Intrygeną się przyda. Dobra, szukamy tego. Może dowiemy się, co się stało z całą ekspedycją. końcu wykonałem tę misję, bo dawno nam ją już zlecili. Będzie dużo walki, czuję. Czy to jest jakieś przejście? Tak. To są dość dzikie tereny, jak pamiętacie, ta wioska tego mała wioska, gdzie tam oni z tymi bestiami żyli. Może być ciekawe. Może jakiś obóz znać. To jest przejście. Zwłaszcza się co szybko wyglądało. No musi jeszcze raz ulepszyć Petrucę i Vasco. Trzeba będzie jej wręczyć lepsze wyposażenie, odrobinę lepsze do ataku. Jest obóz. Przyda się. Czyż tam coś jest, ale pójdziemy tutaj. Według mnie powinien być potem powiększenie tego zestawu postaci, że do 3-4 i tak dalej. Będzie wygodnie. Dobrze się. Ekspedycja Sojuszu Mostów z Hikmet. Czy poznamy wreszcie jej los? Dużo tego.
Protect me in this battle! Poison on my blade! And let's go! May the shadow engulf our enemies!
No i są resztki ekspedycji.
Tents. This must be the expedition's camp.
They do not look in very good condition. Let's have a closer look.
Tak, to były
Signs of
takowe.
combat. They were attacked. By the look of the tents and the campfire, it dates back several days. It seems they were taken prisoner. I don't see any bodies.
W końcu mieli konflikt z Tymurcami. Może to coś znajdziemy. Ile skóry sprzedamy? Starczy na nowy sprzęcik. Jest. Dobrze czuję.
A corpse. The clothes cannot be mistaken. I would say that he died a few days ago. Certainly.
I have heard stories from the natives describing, if they are true, this violent attack, though tragic.
I'll search the body. We might...
Klucz do jakiegoś kufra. To nie są takie zapiski.
How strange, this lone bed. It contains scientific materials and a herbarium. Everything is tidy, but I see no trace of its occupant.
It's like being in a crow's nest. The view we have over the valley is an ideal observation point.
Widocznie może obusa.
It is a journal. That of a woman from the expedition, a certain Afra. She speaks of their research and relates here that she felt watched. I believe she was right. The writing
Let's hope she's still alive, as well as her colleagues.
We must follow the tracks of the attack.
She may be part of the Alliance, but I can't help feeling bad about what happened to this woman. According to what she wrote, her attackers must have come from the swamp.
Filson-plem i Sojusz Monstrów mają wojnę, więc na też system Rich Alliance. Mi się zaś coś jeszcze.
This looks like scientific equipment. This must be the Lost Expedition's campsite.
Ono tu być, że mocne drzewo, gdy tylko że nie było.
No weapon leaves this sort of marking. Perhaps they were wielding magic.
Magic is the miracle of the enlightened. This bears resemblance with the sorcery of the natives.
Not surprising. But not enough to help us locate precisely where the scholars are now.
I agree. This is the consequence of the tragic and disgusting practices of the bridge. Every native in their territory has revolted. We cannot know which particular clan is guilty.
This journal of a naturalist confirms absolutely that this is the campsite of our lost expedition. It makes mention of the other campsite that we found a distance away.
Nie wiem, czy mówię o tych dziwnych sposobach tego badania. Może chodzi też po prostu z dni świętego ptaka. Przerażający sposób, nie wiem. Po prostu nie uszanowali ich kultury. Ich zwyczajów. Sera powinna być jakaś walka. Ładne zejście. Nie, ładny teren w ogóle. Tu raczej nie wejdzie.
Look, those are islanders. They might be from the clan that attacked the Bridger camp. Let's get closer.
Ja ich nie widzę. A tam.
We won't let you take us. We will not kneel down without a fight.
Mamo? W którą stronę to się zakręca, bo to się kręciło?
Otworzyć trzeba. Przytrzymać śrubkę i dopiero zakręcić, tak? Albo...
Okej, dobra. Tak zobaczyłem.
Wait! We have no desire to fight you. We only want to find the Lion Sages. They are not warriors, but their chief is ready to send an army of... If you help us bring them back, you will save your tribe.
He speaks truly. Look, one of them...
All we wanted was for them to tell us where our brothers are being kept.
What good is this if we must leave our camp? Stay away from the main entrance. Our guards will not...
Pass around. There is a smaller entrance here.
There must be a key somewhere to open the door.
Jest. To jest ta badaczka, ta zwiastuna, pamiętam, czarna była.
I'm not here to kill you.
Tell me then, what is your intended purpose?
We were sent to look for you.
Apologies, but allow me to express my doubts.
Well, after this little swim, you could always try to pull the trigger.
Who sent you to find me?
We were not looking for you in particular, but the entire expedition. It was Governor Burham who asked us to find you. He's worried about you. You haven't been reporting.
You should have said that straight away. I must admit, I was hoping for a rescue of a different nature. Do you have a name?
Desarde. I'm from the congregation.
The new governor's cousin, who wears an islander face. I've heard stories about you. And them?
Captain Vasco. Though I realize I am quite far from the sea.
Bishop Petrus, if our young friend hadn't insisted on coming here, I would have gladly let you rot in this marsh.
Behold the charity of the enlightened. Huh? This is a rather odd group. I am Afra, a scholar from the Bridger. It is rather rare to find me rolling in the marshes. I should imagine you have many
We saw the site where you were attacked. What exactly happened?
We were taken by surprise. One moment everything was calm, and the next I had an uneasy feeling and kept myself apart. But when I heard my fellow scholars, most of my companions are incapable of defending themselves, and one of them tried to flee. We decided to give ourselves up to avoid it.
What has happened since the attack?
We were taken prisoner and were brought. I was able to escape while the others were taken to I wanted to join the Bridge Alliance frontier post not far, so I doubled back to keep watch of the village from a distance. I have been hoping to find a way to free my companion.
Have you made progress in your search for a cure?
The region is rife in unknown and novel. The local shamans know all these plants, and if only we had been able to converse with them.
Could you lead us to the village where your colleagues are being...
Certainly. We are, and I fully intend to participate in this rescue.
Przecież wygląda jak z kongregacji, to czemu nas zaatakowała? Ale dziwne. Gdzie jest Afra? O, pośledzona trochę jest. Zapomnę biegł. Pewnie to. No ma trochę problem psychiczny, ale trudno. To Petrus jeszcze ruszy. Jeszcze chodzi. Znaczy papieże potrafią być jeszcze jak. No i jesteśmy. Wioska Zara. O, obóz. Trzeba go rozpalić. Postawić.
This is where the natives took your colleagues.
Yes, it is here. These ruins are...
There's so many of them.
I have spied on the camp and discovered where they are being kept in the old walls of...
Tak, kolejne budynki.
I would rather avoid unwarranted deaths. We should wait until nightfall and look around the camp to find a more discreet way to get inside.
Indeed, it would be wiser than trying to get in through the gate.
Tu ruszamy, tam było jakieś sekretne wejście od tyłu, więc trzeba go poszukać. Tylko klucz potrzebuję, czy coś takiego. No co powinno być też jakieś dzikie stworzenie pewnie, więc będzie walka z małpą. Coś tak czuję. Jakże inaczej.
May the enlightened protect me in this battle. Bit of poison on my blade. And let's go!
Watch out! Grenade!
Ona strzela, widzicie. To jest grenadiera na to. Pójdziemy naokoło. Tam są tubylcy. Musi być jakieś przejście. Coś jest. Tak jak mówiłem, opłaca się słuchać i czytać tego, co mówię. A, to jest ten. Chyba sprzedamy to. No myślę, że to będzie do tej misji, ale trudno. Ale tu jest przejście. Chyba. Czemu spieszkę? Może tu gdzieś będzie jakaś...
Can't do that.
I fled as they were about to lock my companions inside a cell. We're going to need a key.
I can't do that.
Można sobie wysadzić. Ja nie lubię tych misji z skradaniem się. Mam plan. Pójdziemy naokoło. Może z drugiej strony coś będzie. Aha. To nieźle. Nieźle na cicho. Dobra, zrobimy tą intuicję. Przyda się. Wywazką jest mamy pust. Czekajcie, zrobię zapis. Spróbuję to ominąć jeszcze raz. Nie wiem czemu ja lubię to zbierać. Widzę, że coś się świeci, to muszę zabrać. Da się z nim pogadać jednak. Duży ten jeleń. Szukam samego punktu. Powinien być jeszcze jeden. Tam się dało przejść, ale może też się da. Mam plan. Tędy pójdziemy. Tu się da. Mam nadzieję, że nie spotkam tego leśnego. Co nie wygląda jak jeleń, ale choć na początku jest duże jak drzewo. Tak, tu jest wejście. Mam nadzieję, że jest klucz jakiś lub coś. Tu idzie. Aha. Tu się skąpimy. I ruszymy dalej. Niby jest ich tak dużo, ale ich nie widać, na szczęście śpią. Czy większość z nich śpi. Zrozumiem. Musi się potem rozejrzeć. A, bo tu są. Po tych ruinach. Chuj, są tu robią. No szybciej. Powinno go tam być. Mam plan. kurde, udało się. Teraz będzie trzeba otworzyć zamki. Tylko pewnie nie będę umiał.
Locked. I don't have the key.
Ja pierdzielę. Gdzie jest klucz? Tutaj jesteś. Czułem, że cię... Może to jest to? Tak. Co to? Do góry co znajdziemy? Ważne rzeczy, gdzie może się spiąć, są na biało, ciekawe. Dobra, nieważne, idźmy już tam. Jezu, Petrus się tepnął, asasyn jeden. Chrześcijański asas. Czyli tylko jeden uczony skinął, trudno. Sią. Ach, te ruiny naszych przodków.
Afra, is that you? Come quickly. We don't have much time. Thank you for your help.
Do not thank me yet. We are still in a shipload of danger.
No i co mam zrobić? Wszyscy na kucaku, na kucaku, na kucaku. Na kucaku, na kucaku, na kucaku. Filson mówi wstańmy? Na kucaku. Co mam zrobić? O kurde. Nie, tamtędy pójdziemy. W lewo będzie bezpieczniej. O kurde. Lepiej, żeby tu nikt nie chodził. Wszyscy się tepną. Tędy powinno się udać. Te ruiny będzie trzeba przetrząsnąć później, bo to może być dużo ciekawych rzeczy. Skoro to było kiedyś miasto, czy tam zamek, czy posterunek, nie wiem, cokolwiek. Naszych przodków. A, tam ci jeszcze idą.
Now, we must find a way to get out of this valley without putting my companions in danger.
Tak. Petrus. Asy. Zejdziemy tu. Jeszcze jak. Jeden. 2. 3. 4. Wasko zamyka, czy nie? Na kucaku, na kucaku, na kucaku, na kucaku. Ciekawe stąd. Wszyscy? Pięknie. Czyli 4 z 5 przeżyło, bo jeszcze Afra. Teraz z Afrą 4 z 5 Afra od Afroamerykanów. czarne, nie wiem, takie, że zresztą wszędzie dużo tych ciemnych, nie wiem czemu, ale ciemny to jest. Oj.
May the enlightened protect me in this battle.
And let's go!
Trakarid, mercy. You have defeated us. Spare us our lives.
If you spare them, they will only hunt us down until we are all dead.
No, you have our word. We have been...
How can we trust you? You attacked our... They are savages. They had us...
We only sought to learn where you have...
Are you really going to massacre these helpless?
Very well. Leave.
Thank you, Onol Manawi. I have spoken.
No bo my jesteśmy mądrzy. I rozum. I my wiemy, co Sojusz Mostów robi z innymi, więc jeśli nie damy tam, niech są wdzięczni, że ich uratowaliśmy.
We are no longer in danger.
I must admit, the reasons for my being here are not entirely self. Your research to find a remedy against the Malachor could save many lives in our...
You speak like a true man of science. Then you'll be thrilled. Your heroic efforts to save us from those savages could help.
Is that right? In that case, we need to speak with Governor Burham immediately.
Very well. I'll accompany you.
Let's be off.
O, no i wreszcie czegoś się dowiedzieliśmy. Konstantinowi trzeba pomóc. To bezzwłocznie. Jeśli ma przeżyć. Nasza matka i tak jeszcze nie przeżyje, nasza przybrana matka, ale trudno.
Sir de Sade, and our expedition. I thank you sincerely for having brought them back, Excellence. You are a providential man.
Please, sir. It was you who convinced me and my cousin of the capital importance of their research.
Research that has borne fruit, Your Excellency.
Truly? This is excellent news.
Not exactly. Know that during our captivity, the natives called her Tiena Hac Cadactus and treated her... I heard them talk about a remedy. A universe...
Incredible. To think that what we have been searching for all these... We must converse with this...
We would be happy to assist in this matter, Governor, but...
If obtaining a remedy for the Malachor is at stake, I would be...
I would like to accompany you, if the Governor gives me leave. I will not miss an occasion to meet the woman who elaborated such an...
Accorded. It is only right that one of our own party...
Very well. We shall do... Your Excellency.
Lord de Sade, and to what do I owe them?
Can you tell me anything about...
Don't mind me. I'll just...
There now, my dear. You know that I have... Afra is one of our greatest. Her knowledge is infinitely precious to us.
I have... Fair...
Z tym demonem by trzeba się zająć, albo chociaż... To trzeba by się jeszcze zająć i tym, ale dobra, teraz robimy to, bo dawno nie robiliśmy. Te wątki główne opuściliśmy trochę. Ekspedycja już jest znaleziona, więc... Myślę, że Afra nas nie będzie musiał wykonać jakieś zadanie potem, więc kółeczko się zamyka. Żeby mieć bonus, będzie musieli coś zrobić. Mam nadzieję, że będzie od razu na miejscu. Bo ja nie chcę się bawić chodzenie po lasach znowu. To jest irytujące. Musimy jeszcze wykonać misję Vasco. Też by się przydało. To nie, tych nautów z chęcią dokończę. Żeby mi dali święty spokój. A mam nadzieję, że nas nie zabiją. Czy będzie to pokojowe rozmowy. Te są strasznie duże i duże. Dolina i dużo innych rzeczy, to jest tak powiem. Dużo odkrycia w tych górach. Kotliny wszędzie. No w końcu dolina. Mam nadzieję, że centralnie się dostaniemy do środka.
We come in peace. We would like to speak to your chief.
Foreigners like you bring. The last who came here took away our...
I must admit to you that I am responsible. But I did all in my power to avoid bloodshed. I
They spoke of you.
I swear it.
Then you may enter. But Darren, our chief, will not be happy to see you.
Ach, ten Słysz moców taki agresywny, a taki uczony. Nie, no, ale no po prostu zbyt agresywnie, że tak powiem. No, eksplorowali wyspę na początku i jej zasoby eksploatowali.
What are you doing? Who let you pass?
Your men. We are here to parley with your chief.
Parley? With Renaigse? You truly believe that...
Leave this to me. I want to know what they have to say. I know you, Renaigse. It is you who freed the Loyan prisoners. You wounded none of my own. That will speak. I will hear you.
There is a sickness in our countries that decimates the population. We think that the Tierna Hak Kadaktus knows of a cure.
To know your people sick will bring no tears, the Renaigse. They take our people, and you want me to deliver our Tierna...
The sickness does not only attack warriors, but thousands of innocents.
If you are trying to make my eye... Your warriors come here, capture, and I should cry over the... If you had not done so many evils, our hearts might be moved to help you. But the Tierna Hak Kadaktas has too many innocents to...
She does not have to worry about our people. Just transmit the recipe of her miracle cure. We will not reveal her hiding place. and we will leave her in...
You did not hear me, Renaigse. Nature avenges our souls by harvesting yours. Do you ask the hare?
No, I...
That is enough. You have spoken.
I want to know. Tell me where she is.
Let us see.
Chyba będzie czas z nim pogadać. Jakoś inteligentnie. Wezmę Wasko. Chociaż nie. Myślę, że podałby zresztą intuicję, ale nie jestem pewien. Spróbuję jeszcze raz tak. Na spokojnie.
We can... But I...
No, łatwiej tak chodzić bez walki. Ach, ci tubylcy.
Do it.
Your men.
Finally.
Leave this. I know you. You won't speak.
There is a sickness we think...
To know you're the Renai. And you want...
I am not asking you to deliver the Tierna Hakadactus, only to help me gain an audience. The remedy that she...
And how do you know that she has a remedy for your father?
The sages said that they heard her speak of it when she came here.
Healing your people will only give your numbers more strength.
You could use this remedy. I understand your anger towards those of the continent. It is not my intention to douse that fire. Consider only what this remedy could bring to you in exchange. You could trade it for a promise of peace.
A trade? You finally are speaking in our language. That trade is something I would like. But your kind... How to trust them after all the crimes they have committed? How can we be certain you do not...
You have my word that after we have spoken with her, we...
If you betray that promise, you will become...
I'm aware of that.
You will find that Tierna Hakadactus. Now leave us.
No, dogadaliśmy się. Ciekawe, że znajdę tutaj coś związanego jeszcze z starą cywilizacją, ale wątpię. No i nic tu nie ma. Miejmy nadzieję, że się z nią dogadamy, bo ja nie mam humoru już na takie zabawy tam. Jeżeli będziemy mogli użyć charyzmy, to będzie dobrze, bo ja mam charyzmę na poziomie 2, albo 1 przynajmniej. Petrus daje 1, plus jeszcze pelerynka daje 1, więc mam 3. Jesteśmy mega wzmocnieni. Zaraz sprawdzę. Co mam na poziomie 3? Jest praktycznie najmocniej. Mamy szansę. O kurde, nowa lokacja. Jakieś dzikie lasy albo coś. Czy zamiast Petrusa nie lepiej wziąć Siorę, ale dobra, wezmę Petrusa. Frasonejgat. Duży jest ten gad. Frasonejgat to jest pradawny, dobra. Bo Donejgat to jest ten astra. Szaman jest pradawny. Skoro Frasonejgat to las. O nie. Gdzież tu może być mnóstwo tych potworów. Tych z drewna. Czy tych mutant, nie wiem co to jest. Nie czuję się swobodnie w tej lokacji, szczerze mówiąc. Gdzie szybko trafimy do tej typiary. Jest ścieżka z liści, więc chociaż coś. To przesunięta ścieżka liściami po prostu. Czuję, że to jest wiele niebezpieczeństw. Las pradawny. To pradawny szampan jest strażników, coś takiego. Cóż, uczymy się języka. Przyznam, że ten język jest wymyślony specjalnie do tej gry i nie jest tłumaczony z żadnego innego, ani nie jest to wzięty z innej kultury. Po prostu ktoś go wymyśli go twórcy. To jest uniwersalne. Śmieszne. No przecież się postarali. To jest ono. To pora pogadać.
Good day. I'm looking...
What are you doing here? You are in a hidden... The Renaigse have no place...
I seek an audience with the Mistress of Wisdom, the Tierna Hakadactus. Do you know where I can...
The Tierna is in her home. She goes, she comes as her heart desires. Only her Voglendaig must know. And if I knew where she was, it's not me who is going to tell... Go away, leave me alone now. I have...
You spoke about a great hunt.
A sacred ceremony, of course. How in your...
Well, it's a bit...
Your Renaigse are very strange. If you do not honor the land with the great hunt, each year one of our own, our best, he becomes the White Andrig during an entire night. If he escapes them, the game will be abundant. And together, it is a very...
Please now, I wish her no harm.
You speak well and say pretty things, but it is...
Then, in that case, tell me...
There is much to be done in this season.
Very well.
That would be good.
To szukamy Pederaka. A, jeszcze drugie polecenie. Jeszcze z kimś pogadam. Wszystkie sobie pogadam.
Good day. I seek the Mistress of Wisdom.
I have no idea what you want with her.
I do not seek to harm her, only...
I don't know where she is. Her Voglendaig might know. You are in one of the most sacred villages, and we are busy making...
Maybe I could...
Help us? During the Great Hunt, we place bells on the... During the last hunt, there was a...
Would you like...
That would be good. If not, we need to make new...
Napraw dzwonki. W sensie nie no, spoko misja. O kurde. Dużo tych. Muzyka to jest trochę inna, zauważ, tylko to.
Good day. My name is Desarday.
Dear Tirtumad Renaxe, what are you doing here?
Do you know where I might find the Mistress of Wisdom?
The Tirna Hach.
Do you know where she might be found?
I am sorry, but I will not tell a Renaxe straight. Your kind has many who bend the truth to their desires. Some of them tried to capture her. You need to prove to us that we...
Sure. Tell me what...
You could help me find the sacred seal that I lost. It is a sacred stone that my mistress asked me to study, and I had it with me when I was going to the river, but I was suddenly attacked. Of course, the animals left me alone in the end. I would gladly go and look for it, but I am alone in the... And what with the preparations and the great hunt? I cannot leave at this time.
I see.
Thank you, Renaxe.
Could you help us remember where you lost the seal?
On the edge of the... That is where I dropped it when the wild animals...
Thank you. I must...
Dobra, znajdę mu ten symbol. Niech się chłopaku cieszy. Fajna ta fierka. Tu. Fajna muzyka to jest akurat taka. Wcześniejsza spoko, bo poprzednio była taka irytująca. W niektórych miejscach. W sensie. Może znajdziemy tu obóz? Tak. Weźmiemy kurta ze sobą w ogóle, bo komandorze mięsa bonus. Ciekawe, kiedy będę mógł mieć ten większy team. Przydałby się. Dobra, rozwalmy to. Nie lubię. Jest to bardziej szczerowate, czy ja szczerowate? Dziwne. Jest tam. Trudno, walka to walka. Pancerzenie są takie trwałe. Że ta strzała to się z tym przydaje. Zrobimy przerwę, jeżeli w nocy będziemy dalej kontynuować. Albo potem pójdę zjeść obiad, więc... Muszę coś zrobić przed wieczorem, więc no, robimy przerwę. Tak długo trwa póki co. Stream Boży. Czy nie jest to tak rozbudowane z tym? Łatwo się znowu w tę krętę waliliśmy.
Ongos.
What do you want?
I found your seal. It was indeed...
My heart thanks you. The Tirna Hachkadaktas would have... The Tirna Hachkadaktas? Well,
and where could I find this boss?
To the west of the village. Be wary.
I must leave.
Dobra, zapisujemy. Dobra, wychodzimy póki co Bóg zapłać. Z Bogiem.